He found her at a space junkyard, and she found meaning in life through him. The edge of the galaxy had a way of forgetting things. Old ships, broken satellites, abandoned tech, and sometimes people. Tarin was a salvager, one of those solitary types who roamed the far debris fields in a patched-up cruiser called the Wren. He didn't talk much, didn't laugh. His ship was quiet, filled with the soft hum of old machinery and the occasional ping of a scanner picking up metal that could be melted or resold. He liked it that way. No crew, no company, just him, the stars, and the junk, until he found her. It was during a sweep through Sector 9, A12, near a shattered moon that looked like someone had taken a bite out of it. His sensors caught a faint signal, barely there, flickering like a dying breath. He almost ignored it, but something made him change course. What he found was strange. A humanoid frame. Not human, but shaped like one. Half buried beneath layers of solar panels, ship parts, and cracked hulls. Her body was sleek, chrome with delicate contours, like someone had built her not for war, but for something gentler. Her eyes were dim, her limbs twisted. A synthetic, an old model, probably military grade, given the reinforced joints. But her face, Tarin had seen bots before. They were tools. Machines, but this one's face looked lost. He brought her aboard. The repairs took days. Her systems were damaged. Her memory core was fractured, but he worked, silent and patient, replacing what he could, rewiring what he couldn't. When she powered up, she didn't speak. She just stared at him with those pale, glassy eyes. And then she asked in a quiet, stilted voice, "Why did you fix me?" Tarin blinked. Seemed like you didn't want to be junk. She tilted her head. "I don't remember what I am." He leaned back, wiping grease off his hands. "Then maybe now's your chance to decide." She didn't have a name. He gave her one. Nova. The name stuck. At first, she followed him around the ship like a curious child, touching tools, staring out the windows, sitting in the engine room, listening to the reactor pulse. He taught her how to sort parts, how to identify rare alloys, how to calibrate the scanner arrays. She learned fast, smarter than most salvagers he'd known, but she never stopped asking questions. What's that sound? Why do humans sleep? Do stars die? He didn't mind. Her voice was soft, not demanding, just wondering. One evening, as they floated near a purple nebula, she sat beside him on the deck and asked, "Were you alone before me?" He hesitated, then nodded. "Yeah, for a long time." "Did it feel heavy?" He thought about it. "Sometimes." Nova turned her face toward the stars. "I think I was alone too, but I didn't know it. Until now." That struck him. He didn't say anything. He just passed her a cup of synthetic tea she couldn't drink, but liked to hold. As the weeks passed, the ship felt different, warmer. He caught himself talking more, telling stories, even laughing once. When Nova tried to wear a helmet 3 sizes too big, and it spun sideways on her head, she smiled at him sometimes. Not a program smile. A real one, formed slowly, like she was learning how it worked. Tarin didn't know what he was doing. Didn't know if he was losing his mind, growing attached to a machine. But she didn't feel like a machine. Not anymore. One day, Nova found an old memory fragment in her core. A flash of light. Screams. A child's voice calling out to her. Then darkness. She sat silently for hours afterward. Tarin found her in the engine room. "I think I was made to protect someone," she said. "But I failed." He sat beside her, resting a hand on her shoulder. "That doesn't make you broken." She looked at him. "Then what does it make me?" He thought a moment. It makes you someone who deserves another chance. They didn't speak of it again. But after that, she worked harder. She learned faster. She started humming to herself as she sorted wires and bolts, little tunes that didn't come from any database. And one night, as they sat watching a red sun rise over a derelict freighter, she whispered, "I think I understand now." "Understand what?" he asked. "Why I'm still here. Why I didn't shut down." Tarin looked at her, heart slowing in his chest. She met his eyes. "Because of you." He couldn't answer. Couldn't even breathe for a moment. Nova smiled. "You gave me something I didn't know I needed." "What's that?" he asked, his voice barely audible. "A reason." Silence stretched between them. Not empty, just full. Then she leaned her head against his shoulder, her synthetic hair soft as silk. And for the first time in years, Tarin felt like maybe the edge of the galaxy wasn't where things want to die. Maybe sometimes it was where they were found.